The A block is about to climax. Gross. I'm John Redland with my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 30 Night 15 event with A block action. Point totals at the end of this review. And tomorrow's show, that review will be up in the afternoon. And then A block, B block, and the finals, those reviews will be up very shortly after those shows are done being live. Because I can't miss that. I'm going to forego sleep, even though I'm going to be working all 3 of those days. I'm going to have a whole lot of fun watching, who wins the event, what other feuds they do and everything. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. Now, this event was pretty fun, but I will say none of the matches on this, on this card will be on my favorite matches of the year list. Main event was pretty good. Actually, the card had a nice flow to it. Gabriel Kidd versus Yuya Uemura. Typical young lion action. Gabriel Kidd with some nice submissions. Yuya kept targeting the arm, and eventually would hit that beautiful double arm bridge suplex. 1, 2, 3, and get the victory. All the young lions have stepped up their game. Yuya, Yota, and Gabriel Kidd. Great to see what they've done and how far they will go in the future. Can't wait to see that. Jeff Cobb versus Will Ospreay. Power versus speed. At least Ospreay's leaned into the fact that people don't really like him for obvious fucking reasons. Can't deny the guy's in-ring talent, of course, but that doesn't, go above the fact that the guy's a piece of shit. And I stand by it, and if you guys don't like me talking about it, okay, fine, cool. I appreciate you guys for watching, but I'm not gonna ignore it. I'm just not gonna fucking do that. Cobb did toss him around quite a bit because Jeff Cobb is known to do that because he's goddamn strong. Will Ospreay kept going for the Oscutter. Finally hit after the 3rd time and looked like he might get the victory and stay in contention. But no, tore the islands. 1, 2, 3, and Jeff Cobb with that move knocks Will Ospreay out of contention. I think he, didn't have a tiebreaker over a couple people anyway, but the fact that Will Ospreay is now out of contention, I think everybody else that had to lose their matches, he had to win his, and then Kota Ibushi even has a tie over him as it is, a tiebreaker, so he's out. I still wish they would have given this push to Zack Sabre Jr., who does better matches, but I digress. Now, we get Yujiro Takahashi versus Kota Ibushi. Should have been over in 5 minutes. Yujiro is not bad, but it had no business taking Kota Ibushi to any kind of limit, getting any series of near falls on him. He did hit a nice super fisherman's buster, and then got hit with a flash knee strike and Kamigoye 1, 2, 3. Intermission. Then we get to, to clean the ropes and all that, and turnbuckle pads. Taichi versus Shingo. When Taichi's motivated, he can be really fun to watch, and Shingo has been great in the 2 years he's been in New Japan. Pace is good at first, then it gets slowed down with Taichi using a ring bell hammer, and he does his typical stuff, Suzuki-gun tactics, but also, hitting some good moves. All the clotheslines and strikes, they hit the hell out of each other, beat the shit out of each other, hit the hell out of each other. That may be a new phrase I use. Made in Japan for 2, big old pump and bomber, and we get like a rack splash where he just has him up and then hits a splash out of that. Good move by Taichi. And then a super kick, Black Mephisto, 1, 2, 3. Taichi gained the victory over Shingo Takagi, which was good stuff. And then we get Suzuki versus Jay White with Gato. Once Gato interferes, the fun begins, though he was scared of Suzuki. To be fair, wouldn't you be scared of Suzuki? I'm scared of Suzuki, and he's thousands of miles away. A chair gets involved, and, Suzuki just hits Jay with a chair a few times, which is kind of what we all wanted to see. We get some good strikes. We get some knee targeting by Jay. Friggin' Suzuki's goddamn ridiculous, just targeting the arm, just how good he is. And, of course, interference. We get typical stuff, low blow, Blade Runner, 1, 2, 3. I know it sounds like I'm down on Jay White matches, and I am, because I don't find them that interesting. But I understand why some people do. Here's what I think is going to happen with Jay White. I think he's either going to get into the finals and not win, or he's going to get close to the finals, and then on the last night, he's going to be in a match. All of Bullet Club's going to show up and oust him from the group. Do you think that's going to happen? Because I could see it. They might go with Evil. I'm not saying it's the right call, but it's like Jay White is not all that interesting to me, but I could see them trying to turn Jay White face and have him, team up with somebody in World Tag League. Or they save it for Wrestle Kingdom. It's entirely possible. But anyway, yeah, he beat Suzuki. That wasn't really shocking, but Jay White matches particularly aren't that interesting to me. Okada versus Ishii. Chaos explodes. Good match with strikes laid in. Apparently Ishii hates anybody with a neck, so pretty much everybody besides Taz, and Taz is retired. And, but he gets hit with a spiked DDT because Ishii hates his own goddamn neck, what little of it there is. And I love Tomohiro Ishii. Do not misunderstand. But goddamn, this guy, his selling is incredible, and he just always shows up in the G1, has great goddamn matches. We get the clutch countered a whole lot because, Okada's going for that clutch, which I'm glad he's trying to do it, but it's not really a great move. It's not as bad as the Rock sharpshooter, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of a move that's just there. It gives him a different move to use, and at least he's got a submission. I don't know. It's not really working for me. What do you guys think? Let me know. Big old lariat, a clutch, and Ishii passes out, and that's it right there. So there's your lot. So, point totals. Will Ospreay with 10, but he's out because of tiebreakers. Yujiro Takahashi still with 0, right call. Jeff Cobb with 8, Taichi with 8, Tomohiro Ishii, Minoru Suzuki, Shingo Takagi all with 6, Jay White, Okada, and Kota Ibushi with 12. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Now, I think if Jay White wins his match, even if Okada and Ibushi win their matches, and I'm not actually sure on the lineup, the whole point is if Jay White wins, even if Okada and Ibushi win, Jay White, I believe, has the tiebreaker, if I recall. Maybe Kota gets in the finals and they just attack Jay White there at the finals and Bullet Club oust him. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.